All right, who are we missing? What's up, Toffee? Oh, never mind. Fence in here. Are you guys able to extend invites to people? Because yeah, all right. I think the only one we're looking for. Who are we missing now? Oh my god. We're doing league racing to first start the live stream, but then we'll hop on to open lobby. Let's see. I think we are. All right. I guess we're good. All right, guys. We are all good. We're in Canada today. Fifth leg of our league race. Just as a heads up to everyone, I mentioned in the Discord chat, but we turned off griefing. So good luck, everyone. All right, everyone ready? All right, let's do this, guys. Good luck, everyone. Once this league race ends, I'll open it back to open lobby. But in the meantime, enjoy. Looking forward to talking about today's race and the winner. Truly, our fifth week of the league race is going to be at Canada. So we're going to do that first, and then we'll open up open lobby per usual. There you are, Canada. All right. Yeah, I just started the live. I almost wonder whether I should do. I mean, I should. This shouldn't be the first race that I'm doing this entire day, is this league race, but, whatever. Info Spy, appreciate the follow. Will that really change the outcome? Maybe not, but. Hoping to gain a couple spots in this chicane, but that's all I can hope for at this point. Zane, appreciate the follow. This is the Mosavision GS wheel. Oh, yikes. I'm Vexen, good work. I'm Vexen, B. second, and Light in third. Toffee, Pitbull, Logan, Chris, Ivan, and Dylan, and Grade to finish off the top 10. Good work, guys. Let's see what happens with the race. Vexen just killing it. It's all fairly close, though. Vexen up by 0.3. It's not like anyone really blew everyone else out of the water or anything, so it seems fairly tight, but good job cracking into the 109s there, Vexen. TikTok, Mikey Mob, appreciate the follow. Mr. 67. I guess it's Mr. 67 probably. Appreciate the follow. That's probably okay. All right. Wu-Tang Slayer, appreciate the follow. All right, let's do this, guys. Remember, no griefing. Pretty tame first corner, all things considered. Looks like Fever might have fell a few positions. I see him, which is probably not good news for him.
Okay, so that was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Wonder how many people are going to get some penalties for track limits here. Definitely very tempting to cut some of these corners. We're doing league racing right now, so after this league race is over, I will open it back up.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate. Or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge.
All right, definitely going to get passed by Viz here.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 13.5 seconds.
Man, I'm losing grips so easily.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, clear.
At least I'm within DRS this time. That doesn't help. Hey, appreciate the follow. I don't know what that says. SW2.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Uh-oh. Baker is driving very slow. I don't know what's going on with that.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Based off of how everyone has penalties, I think if I can stay within the limits, that may benefit me here in the long run.
Green flag. Okay, let's see if we can catch the car ahead. Gap currently 5 seconds.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we should have done Canada a little more often leading up to this league race. Like just a touch too heavy on the throttle there, like all the time. Ooh, that was a terrible exit. Here comes Fever.
Caution, caution.
Ooh, damn it.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 7.7 seconds. Okay, clear.
Let's see if I can at least stay close here. Nah, fuck. I feel like the more I focus, the worse that I do. This is Canada. I need to just stay in third gear. Is that what people are doing?
Okay, gap to the car in front, 2.4 seconds. Yellow flag. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Green flag.
I feel like I should pit soon. Well, these hards didn't last very long, so I'm a little concerned about switching to mediums too early.
Okay, you're in the top 10. Okay, gap ahead, 4.0 seconds. Okay, we've lost a position, that's us down a place.
Hayden, thanks for the galaxy. Appreciate it, man. Sorry, I'm not talking as much right now. I'm trying to focus, even though that has not served me any good.
Okay, lap, give us the best in lap you can.
Hayden, thanks for the 51 roses as well. Thank you, sir.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
Oh, man. All right, let's see how far I'm going to drop after this.
Right, let's go. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the
You went
white
to the
line on
club
exit.
last night,
You'll receive a
DC.
penalty
What?
For dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Gap to the car in front, 6.1 seconds.
Oh, are people hating on here? Yeah, whatever. Try not to go as early on the gas now. See if that helps at all in any way. No, if I turned off traction control, I would be spinning out like every corner. I feel like I'm barely hanging on just on medium.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
Whoa, pitbull without a penalty. Wow. Zane, I am using Moza pedals. I have CRP 2 pedals. Yikes. No more battery.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.4 seconds.
At least I'm catching up to somebody. What's up, Viz? What's happening? Nick, thanks for the follow. ABC, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Zane, thanks, man. You know, I was a little unsure about the wheel at the start, but it's growing on me for sure. John, thanks for the ginger man. Thanks for the let him cool. Thanks for the roses. Appreciate it. Yeah, what time is it in Australia? Fever has announced that his race is over. That's unfortunate. Oh, you got DQ'd. Why? What happened? Stream's been good. Sorry I haven't been talking much. We're doing league racing right now. It seems like I have at least a... Wow, I was gonna say an outside shot, but DJ is up by 20 seconds, so
Manage your tires.
might need some other people to DQ before I get into the points, but I'm not far off though. Oh my God, feet. So Fever thinks that grieving needs to be turned back on. Everyone was petitioning to have grieving turned off last race. Because the thing is that we can't just like keep flip-flopping on rules throughout the whole season. Dame, appreciate the share.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 8.9 seconds.
Enzo, thanks for the share as well. Willie Billy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, Spartan, I see a lot of hate in your
Okay,
veins
no
right
issues
now.
with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I have this awesome rig because I enjoy playing the game. Not because I'm It's not because I'm good at it, and it's because I can afford it because I work hard at work. Can you at least tell me you're a Michigan State fan? No, Spartan, it's none of your business. It's just gonna lead to more hate. Ooh, lock up.
Nice move. Good job.
LB, thanks for the share. I work in banking.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.5 seconds.
Dreams, I'm consistently away from my house for 12 hours a day. Part of that is because I have a long commute, but you know. Day's been good though. Weekend's been short. Thankfully, I was able to relax a little bit today. Might have even got a nap in during the day. Oh man. I forgot how glorious those daytime naps are.
Green flag.
Ooh, yikes. There might be a penalty coming my way there. This is the Track Racer Alpine TRX. I feel like I've been very lucky only getting
Okay,
2
final
3-second
lap.
penalties.
Let's go. Final lap.
What makes you more money, a job or a hobby? Oh, definitely my real job.
Okay, gap to the car ahead.
I don't really get paid anything for this,
5.1
so.
seconds.
Aside from the generosity of your gifts, which unfortunately TikTok takes a lot of a cut out of. John, thanks for the dolphin and the 2 roses. 2303, Freddie, thanks for the rose. Really appreciate it. Pierre, thanks for the follow. I usually wake up around like 6:40 or 6:30, around that time.
You managed it really well. So
I'm usually
let's look at it.
out the door by 7, and I'm usually back home a little before 7, 6:30, 6:45. That's usually my day. Jay, thanks, man. I saw it. Really, really appreciate it, man. Oh, sorry, I missed a whole bunch of them. 2 finger hearts, 1 good game, 4 ginger men, 1 let him, whatever it is, 29 roses, 13 more finger hearts, 8 dolphins, and 2 roses. Damn, appreciate it, man. This is the Mozavision GS wheel. Cooked, appreciate the follow. Dave, appreciate the follow. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, good work, Pablo. Light, Vexen, top 3. Good job, guys. I don't think I saved the thing, come to think about it. No, that did not happen. I always miss, it's like literally like a little bit of time where I actually have to. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to just revisit the safety car thing. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the retirements had a lot to do with penalties, but I mean, we'll have to take it away and see. I know we tried. I'm gonna close the lobby and do an open lobby now, guys. The last time we tried a heightened, like initially we tested a heightened safety car setting, not during league, but during open lobby. And we had like back to back to back safety cars when we did that. And then that's when we decided that we were just gonna keep it standard because we're like, yeah, we're not gonna have a whole race that's just safety cars, you know? But it's a little odd that there hasn't been any safety cars at all whatsoever. This whole league. I don't know. It's odd. 2King, thanks for the share. Taki, thanks for the follow. Kevin, thanks for the follow. The other Kevin, Kevin Johnson, appreciate the follow. What track do you guys want to race? Daniel, thanks for the follow. What do you think? Actually, what's next on our calendar? Ooh, Mexico. Definitely gonna be commentating for the next race because I will not race that many laps in Mexico. All right, you guys said Vegas. Let's do Vegas. What else do you want to do? Let's see. Oh, when did I start streaming? Maybe like 30, 35, 40 minutes ago, maybe 40 minutes ago. Oh, Timu, we actually have someone, Altheniel. We already coordinated doing alternate races, although it hasn't really happened that way. Spartan, thanks for the follow. Really, no one else has an opinion on what track to do, huh? All right. Well, I like Qatar, so we can do Qatar. I like Spa, so we can do Spa. I think we'll likely leave it at that since it's already late. Sounds good? All right. We'll do the first one as a quick 5-lapper. And then we'll jump in to 2 full races and we'll call it a night. It's already 10 o'clock, so that should take it a little bit past 11, I'm going to guess. All right, want to do Silverstone instead? Sure. We can do Silverstone for instead of Qatar. How about that? You want to do Silverstone the correct way or the other way? You want to do Silverstone instead of Vegas? All right, that's fine. Silverstone's only going to be a quick 5-lapper then. All right, then we'll stick with Qatar as the second one, and then we'll finish off with Spa. All right, let's go ahead and ready up, guys. I should probably pick a car, shouldn't I? One of my coworkers sent me a little article that said that Marylanders have the second worst commute in the nation. Which actually, honestly, doesn't surprise me because we have DC right there, we have Baltimore, 40 minutes away. Keith, appreciate the follow. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. What's my job? I work in banking. Work for a bank. Have I been to DC before? Yeah, absolutely. Go to DC all the time. I definitely don't go as often as I used to when I was younger. But yeah, I went as a kid, go as an adult sometimes. They have really good food there. You know, obviously you have the Smithsonian museums that are free and, you know, the zoo and that sort of stuff. And there's just a bunch of stuff to do in DC, but it's not the most travel friendly place to go. Especially once you get into the city, it gets pretty confusing. The roads were not built for modern day traffic. In fact, I was in essentially DC the other night when I picked up my sister from the airport. What are we doing again? Oh yeah. Evan, thanks for the follow. Loken, thanks for the follow. Is my job fun? Let's see. What are the chances my boss is watching me right now? Pretty low. No, just kidding. No, my job is fun. It's very rewarding. I think that. I mean, to be honest, a job is a job. But really what makes the difference is being on a really good team. And I say that the team that reports up to me that I manage is an amazing team. And I think that the leadership that I report up to is also amazing. So, wait, what was that? Did you guys see that? I feel like someone was going the opposite direction. Or was my mind just playing tricks on me? Was I just imagining that? Yep, there should be room in the lobby. OT, thanks for the follow, I think. Thanks for the follow. Silverstone's not one of those tracks where you can just, like, not pay attention. Yeah, who's bummed and who's pumped about the results of this race today?
We can now use DRS. DRS now.
JB, thanks for the follow. I know there's so much Verstappen love out there. It's almost like, I wouldn't say it's too much, but it's almost like illogical sort of love. It's like, I mean, that's what fandom is, right? They're fanatics. But the amount of credit they were giving Max, and they were like, oh, we'll never forget the effort that you put in today. When, like, I don't know, like, I'm not really a huge fan of McLaren or Lando or Max or Red Bull, but I mean, from a third-person perspective, it really felt like McLaren was like really blowing,
Okay, clear.
more so than Max catching up. I mean, Max was doing Max things, but you can't be up by over 100 points and not take complete blame for almost giving it up. Like, it would have been a real dark day for McLaren today if they didn't end up winning.
Yeah, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
But look, Lando did what he had to do. Fever, I have safety car for league set at standard. And you must have been in the lobby when we tried, we originally had it at heightened. We tried the setting during an open lobby session. And we had, no joke, 3 safety cars. Back to back to back. And then that's when we decided, yeah, maybe this isn't the setting that we want. And then we changed it to standard. But I don't know. Maybe the system's kind of bugging with these leagues, because I'm a little surprised that even at a standard setting, that safety car hasn't come out for these league races sometimes. Very odd. It's definitely something we're going to have to think about and discuss. Before the next race. Well, let's discuss it offline. I get everyone's opinion, but I like to discuss it between, you know,
Gap to your teammate behind, 3.8 seconds. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.8 seconds.
you like Red Bull and Haas, right? Interesting choice. Well, I guess that, you know, that keeps you honest and modest by being a Haas fan, but then you don't, you know, you're not in a rut where you're not rooting for a team that doesn't win all the time. So I kind of get the methodology there, I think. From a scale of 1 to 10, how much do I like Formula 1? I mean, I really like Formula 1. I guess the question is, if you're asking me how much, if you're basing it off of like how much historical knowledge I have, or like
Final lap.
how many
Final
times
lap.
do I
Push,
actually
push.
watch the races live, and how many times do I watch the entirety of the races, then it's probably fairly low because a lot of the times I just don't have time over the weekend to watch the races. So I'll watch the highlights and I'll stay in tune with the news and what's happening and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'd say an 8, a 7.8. I believe so, Davis. It should just throw you into the lobby once the race is over. Regardless, I'll look at the lobby list and see if there are any random people in there. And I'll kick anyone that's a rando. And on that note, guys, just make sure you add me on EA so I know that you're watching on live stream and you're not just some random person that is joining the lobby.
That's what I'm talking about.
How did Ollie do today? I feel like I did not pay attention to what he did at all. And today was one of the races where, of course, I watched the whole thing. And I feel like they didn't really broadcast any of the other ones. I think they remember them kind of keeping track of Lewis to an extent. But I feel like other than that, they were like laser focused on the two McLarens and Max. Do I like Ferrari? I'd say that I like Mercedes, McLaren, and Williams fairly equally. But I'm not like a big fanatic of either of the teams. Oh, really? 9th? Yeah, I mean, that's probably a pretty solid showing for Ollie. How did you feel about Yuki blatantly trying to slow down Lando to the point of running him off the track? And then when Leclerc came by, he was like, oh, nothing to see here. Please, 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 please come forward. Thank you. Please. Yes. Thank you. It was so blatantly obvious. Look, he had to do what he had to do. But it was just so hilarious. Kogel, thanks for the follow. You're going to try to make a cardboard front wing for what? Yuki, Minister of Defense. Oh, yeah. Dude, imagine if he went just a little bit too far and he ended up just like throwing him into the wall or something. To be fair, maybe that should have been the directive. They should have just told him to just push Lando into the wall. Because that wouldn't have penalized Max. They're not going to say, oh, because you did that, we're going to penalize Max for it. Lando still would have been out, and the only one that would have been punished was Yuki, who didn't have a shot anyways. And then he would have helped Max win the championship. That's probably what should have happened, guys. Yuki should have just thrown Lando into the wall during that overtake. Relax, Ant. Thanks for the heart. Appreciate it. Well, I mean, Oscar's behind him, and Max was in first place, right? During that time. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure he was. So his real threat was Lando. So Yuki should have done anything that he could to make Lando crash. All right, again, guys, just make sure you add me as a friend on EA. That's the only way I know that you're not a rando that joined the lobby. So I'm going to go through and try to make some space here. So just giving you guys the fair warning. When I go in here and I see like GD loves Huz and I see it add as EA friend, that means you're not my friend yet. So I'm going to guess that you're probably just a rando that just found this lobby. So Jitty Loves, if you're on here, announce yourself or add me as a friend. Otherwise, I'm gonna give you the boot. Okay, Flopaz, you're good. All right, M Villain, if you're on here, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna get rid of you here in a second. Drixie, same with you. Let me know if you're on here. Otherwise, you're gone. Pub Ambar, same. Who else? Nope. Oniony, you're good. NY Crandy, same goes for you. All right, I'm gonna start at the back here. All right, see you later, Jitty. M Villain, you on here? Anyone? No? Okay. See you later. Drixie. No? Okay. Pub Ambar. Don't think anyone said anything. All right, see you later. NY Crandy. All right, see you later. Kid Boss 0410. Pit Boss 0410. All right, see you later. All right, cool. There's plenty of spots left if anyone wants to join. Ooh, when will Ollie get the... Well, Ollie will get the call up probably after next year when Lewis stinks up another year of racing, tainting his legacy for one more season. And then after he decides, you know what, I'm really not liking this anymore and I'd rather not race, then that's when Ollie will come in. So I would say 2027 is when Ollie would be in Ferrari. What do you guys think? I know, Robbie, but what I'm trying to say is that Yuki should have gone even further and made sure that Lando just smashed into the wall. I know it's not the best sportsman-like thing to do, but that wouldn't have punished Max, and that would have taken care of Lando, and that would have given Max the win. That was Red Bull's chance. Angry driving. Wait, what happened? Why were you so far back to begin with? By like during the first lap, I think I saw you. You were like in 17th place or something. Hello, can I get a shout out to Lando Norris? Can you get a shout out to Lando Norris? To Lando Norris? Lando Norris isn't on here. Ah, I see. Fent took you out, huh? Look, I don't know. I think people made a good point about having griefing off. I mean, yeah, griefing off. I mean, I was fine with the original rules, but again, well, we can take that offline, I guess. I totally took out Young Will. I don't know if he's watching right now, but definitely apologize for that. He went on the inside of the last chicane there, and I don't know. I don't think there was anything I could do besides like just going straight through. But at that point, neither one of us were getting